we're so excited to be taking this Royal Shakespeare Company production of The Constant Wife, starring Kara Tointon, to almost every theatre in the country. And then at the end of the tour, we have this brilliant moment where we get to perform it on the Queen Mary 2 with Cunard.
With you too.
Hi. Hello. Now, have you ever performed on a ship before?
I have never performed on a ship before, let alone an ocean liner.
Well,
This is the best ship in the world.
The only ocean liner in the world, is my understanding.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
And I'm intrigued as to, to what extent we're going to have to balance props, balance you.
You've never directed.
I've never directed on
before. So we're really going into this.
We are literally at sea.
Newbies, literally at sea with our little rest bands with the seasickness thing on them. We'll be fine.
We'll be totally fine. It's going to be brilliant.
Just luck.
Somerset Maugham wrote the play in 1925, 1926. And of course, Laura Wade has done a contemporary spin on it.
And you've worked with Laura before.
Laura and I have actually been working together since we were 19.
Oh, goodness.
But most recently, we did Home I'm Darling, which was a play that started at Theatre Clwyd.
You won the Olivier for.
We did. We won the Olivier for Best New Comedy. We do like doing a comedy together. And what was it? I mean, obviously the play was written in the 1920s. Laura's done this spin. What was it when you first read it that really appealed to you?
Well, reading it, it's warm, witty. You fall in love with this family very quickly. In fact, all of the characters sort of fly off the page. And, we're dealing with infidelity. And it's a heavy subject, but such humour in there. And you come away... This woman sees something that will change the course of her life and the way she lives her life in the day-to-day. But we're so quick to be guided emotionally. And I finished reading it feeling a sense of pride in being a woman and the strength in taking a moment to really think through a decision. And she does that so well. Constance, our sort of heroine of our piece. And it's beautiful. I cried many times, but I laughed. On the whole, it's a comedy.
And I think that's one of the things I love best about Laura's work is that the kind of comedy and the political bite and the tragedy all sit absolutely kind of hand in glove. And I think the thing, as you say, about Constance that's so surprising for a woman of that era, and still relevant today, is that she's making choices that are unexpected and that are
alternative.
Yeah, alternative and surprising to everyone around her. But she's got the courage and the independent spirit to make her own decisions.
Of course, I got to see your beautiful production of this piece at the RSC in the Swan, and I left feeling like a superhero, knowing I would play this role. But it's joyful. And it's just a beautifully constructed piece that.
And you said you loved the costume. I mean, one of the things that's such a delight in directing this piece is that it's set in the 1920s, and so you've got all of that kind of fabulous setting and costumes and as we come into the 30s, the suits and there's a strength to the women in particular, yeah,
and that really comes through. And I can't wait to play this strong female.
Now, we've spoken about the words, but of course there are also these moments in the play when we have these delightful scene changes.
I noticed.
Including a bit of dancing.
I hope I can pull that out.
I seem to remember there was a moment when you won Strictly.
These transitions I'm looking forward to because I haven't danced in so long, so it's an opportunity to do a little jig and get back to it.
Have you danced in Strictly Come Dancing?
It's so sad. You do that show and then you never dance again.
Oh,
thanks.
So we're bringing you back to it.
You're bringing me back.
I'm so excited that you're coming back to the stage because I saw you be so dazzling as Eliza Doolittle in Pygmalion in the West End. And of course, that's another role where you get to play a woman kind of finding herself.
I'm very lucky in the roles I've played, and I'm so excited to get back to the theatre. It's what I'm most comfortable with, what I enjoy doing the most. So,
and it's also the rehearsal bit, isn't it? It's the bit where you get to play.
Yeah. And that first week of discussion, and we're looking at a really interesting time in our history but it's so relevant and current. I came away feeling like I'd watched something very modern, even though it's it's 100 years ago this was written.
And one of my favourite things in the Swan Theatre, when in the current production, has been watching the audiences and watching those moments where the women in the audience laugh, and those moments where the men in the audience laugh, and the moment where they look to each other with a slightly quizzical look that goes, "Why are you laughing at that?"
We need a camera on audience, actually, and so because you hear those little gasps and and it's fantastic because you see the audience questioning everything,
every decision they've ever made.
It's so exciting to watch.